Hello, everybody. It's Shawna L. Francis. It is October 15th, 2020. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I channel the Galactic Federation of Light. We are about 75 days into this current campaign to help awaken as many of you as possible to the truth of your existence and to support you through this time of transition through the ascension. We're moving from a third dimensional reality to a fifth dimensional reality. This is a massive evolutionary shift in our consciousness, in our bodies. Every bit of who we are, what we are, is changing. Mother Earth is changing into the fifth dimension herself. She wants to bring as many of us as possible with her to the new Earth. This is where you come in as light workers, as star seeds, as way showers, as beacons. Yeah, it's pretty incredible what's going on here. So in the last 75 days, we've talked about why this is important, why this is happening, what we can expect to happen through this transition. We've talked about reptilian dark forces who are controlling a lot of what's going on here on Earth and not for our highest good. Time to get rid of this energy and to move out of the dark and into the light. That's a big part of why we're going through this ascension. And it's understanding that we are sovereign, free, and creative beings of light, having a temporary human experience. Many of you who are watching these videos and who are resonating with these transmissions from the Galactic Federation of Light, you are members of the Federation of Light. You are star seeds and light workers and way showers. You are here for a specific mission, and that is to help anchor the light, spread love, embody love through this time of transition. So you'll understand if you've watched a lot of these videos that, you know, this is of a huge importance to all of existence, not just to Earth or this solar system, but we're talking about this is far reaching through the galaxy. We are being asked to really, absolutely embrace love, to not embrace fear. That's what the dark want us to do, is to be in fear and feeling vulnerable and feeling insecure and feeling angry and confused and at each other's throats and just miserable. They want us to be miserable. We cannot allow ourselves to succumb to this influence. We are free, we are sovereign, we are in control of our experience here. We're in control of our reality. And now where the Galactic Federation of Light is going recently is that, we're moving into a time of, now that we're embracing this love and light for ourselves, we're getting out of our head. We're not identifying with our thoughts. We're not identifying with this fear. We're not watching mass media. We're not buying this hook, line, and sinker, what's being fed to us. We are in control here. But now it's about going inward, meditating, being in touch with our guides, with our higher selves, with the Galactic Federation of Light, with something, universal in nature. Developing that relationship, these relationships with our guides, with our guidance, and working from a higher place of wisdom, not from fear, but with love. And as we align to love and we begin to manifest from love, we are in alignment with where we're going here as a species. So creative visualization around our perfect lives, our perfect realities, the lives for other people around us, the lives of all of humanity and Mother Earth herself, being able to embody love and light and to be setting intentions for this, to be carrying this, to be visualizing life in perfect ways for us, in harmony, peace, joy, happiness. So this is kind of the latest direction here, taking a good hour a day in quiet meditation. And I would add to this too, don't spend that entire hour in guided meditation that you're listening to, but really, give at least a half hour of that for you to be just quiet, alone with your own energies, embodying love, radiating out love, talking with your guides, talking with your higher self, creating those relationships. So this is really, freeing. It's freeing. It allows us to surrender in faith and love and trust to what's going on. We are taken care of by a higher purpose, by higher powers, surrendering to this. It just takes a huge burden off of our shoulders to know that we are supported in this way. And we are supported in this way. We are. Please know this. Please know this in your hearts. Okay. So I've got a few questions that have piled up. I'll go ahead and ask a couple of these, and we'll see what the Galactic Federation of Light has to say. Speaking of manifestation, and I've asked this question so many times, and I'll probably cover this in my next newsletter. The question here, how can we balance between being an active creator by manifesting things versus letting go of control and just trusting the whole process without interfering? So, constantly I'm wondering, like, okay, guys, you want me to let go of the steering wheel? You want me to let go of the reins? You want me to just completely surrender and be in the moment? I'm really trying. It's not easy, right? But we have to be in action also. And they're talking now about creative visualization as being an important part of our manifestation and bringing abundance and all this good stuff into our world. So what does the Galactic Federation of Light want to say today about this being in action versus relaxing, letting go, and letting things unfold naturally? We thank you, Shawna, and the team for the question. Manifestation, in the way that you know it, it's actually happening all the time. You are always manifesting, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're thinking, no matter what you're visualizing. This is a constant process happening all the time. It's not anything you can avoid. And this is why we continue to say that your thoughts are very important. They are powerful. They are energetic in nature, just as you are. Your energetic frequency is constantly manifesting. You are constantly creating and embodying your current reality. You may, on a mental level, on an ego level, be rejecting that which you have manifested for yourselves. So you'll have resistance there. And this is okay, because what happens here with this is that you start to create a new reality for yourself. So you are resisting what's come into your lives. You realize you don't like what's happening. You want to create something different for yourself. So the idea here is that the visualization part of your manifestation helps put the world in motion to bring these things to you. The issue lies when you stop short at just resisting and just being miserable and not being happy with where you're at in your lives. The crux of this is that you take that next step and you are actually actively envisioning what you want your world to look like. What does your perfect day look like? You would be happy if, and you are visualizing out of love from your heart, not out of fear. You're visualizing out of a place from love, connectedness to your soul, to your higher self. Then you visualize what it is you want, how it is you want to be, relationships you'd like to have, a world that you'd like to live in. So my friends, don't stop short in just being miserable and being unhappy with where things are at. Take it to the next level. Visualize how you want your world to be. It sets these things in motion. You can do both. You can be visualizing and embodying love and light and being okay with what's going on in your world and still be going with the flow. Now, when you start trying to force your future, force your current moment to be something that it doesn't want to be, or something you really truly in your heart don't want, but you're trying to visualize this or force it out of fear or out of jealousy or out of worry about what other people are thinking about you, or what you're trying to be, this person that you're trying to, out of fear and out of your ego, trying to portray to the rest of the world. These things can be out of alignment with your truth. You're going to have a heck of a time with whatever comes to fruition in your lives if you are manifesting out of fear, out of anger, out of shame, out of guilt. So visualize, put your intentions out there in alignment with your heart and with love, with acceptance, truly unconditional love for you and for those around you, and feel the difference in what that brings you. Feel and know that. This is the true manifestation here, and this is where your creativity lies. You're not doing anything out of being a victim or of worry about what others may think of you, or worry about money, or worry about safety, security, predictability, conformity. As you let all those things go and you truly open your heart and you release all these fears and replace it with love, then you start to understand what's in alignment with you. You'll naturally bring these things to you. And this is you being in action, yet still going with the flow of your life, of your world, based in love, vibrating at a higher frequency. We hope this answers your question. I love it. Love that. Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Would you like to talk about the Galactic Federation of Light? How many ET races are part of the GFL? Who are they? Do they each have different agendas? How do we discern light workers who bring messages from ETs? So I'm a light worker. I'm bringing messages from ETs. We've got several folks who are channeling the Galactic Federation of Light right now, and many other hierarchies and many other groups. And they're not just all galactic. Some are angelic and ascended masters and who knows what, right? With our limited understanding of what's out there. So there's a lot of questions here in this one question. So go ahead and get quiet in here. We'll see what these guys want to say. We thank you for the question. This is interesting because you who are asking this question, you are also a part of the Galactic Federation of Light. We are a vast organization of like-minded species whose main purpose and goal for being is to counteract the dark. So yes, we understand this sounds a bit like your movie Star Wars, and truly, this is somewhat in alignment with the role that the Galactic Federation of Light plays in existence. We have been assembled for eons. There's always, throughout existence, places, energies that get out of balance with the dark. We come in, we help bring balance back to those areas. Excuse me. We are vast, we are varied in species, we are varied in the ages of the species that are represented here in the Galactic Federation of Light. We may have different ways of seeing things, but mainly the agenda is similar for everyone here to bring and restore balance to areas in the cosmos that have tipped more toward the dark than what is natural. There's always going to be light and dark within you, outside of you, as species, as planets, energies. There's always the yin and the yang, the light, the dark, the up, the down, the in front, the behind, above, below. This is important to existence. So here we find ourselves here at planet Earth, where for way too long, there's been an unfair advantage here by the dark. They have exploited Mother Earth's resources. This includes you as humanity. We average the sixth dimension, sixth density in vibration. You're moving to the fifth dimension, fifth density of vibration. We are vast and wide, broad and deep. We know ourselves as light and as love. We bring unconditional love wherever we are sent, wherever we choose to go. This is so extremely powerful as we combine forces with people like you in order to restore balance. We are working in mysterious ways. Many of these ways they have not yet come to light for humanity. We're beginning to wake you up here. More will be known in the coming days, months, weeks, years. Time is not important here as much as what will be happening in terms of your energetic frequencies. What we do and how we do it transcends space and time. This is why we continue to ask you not to worry about the when these things might unfold. As the Army of Light here on Earth, we ask that you be open to receive these frequencies, open to these messages, begin to embody love, shun fear, always, and just relax into the fact and knowing of this fact that we are here supporting you, loving you, helping you, guiding you. This is why we are here. This is what we do. We've done it many times. We know what we are doing. This will work. And this is what we are able to share with you today. We hope that this answers your question. Okay, thank you, team. Thank you for that. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I've got other things happening. I have one-on-one sessions with people today. So we're about 19 minutes into this. So thanks, guys, for your questions. I have a few more that we'll do in another few days. So keep them coming. Thank you for that. Hope that was helpful. Thank you, Galactic Federation of Light. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap this up? It is of the utmost importance that you are shining your light crystal clear. Please be very cognizant of the energy frequencies that you're putting out. You're putting them out every minute, every moment of every day. Be aware of what your energy is doing, how it feels. Is it clear? Is it clean? Is it light? Is it bright? Is it shining? Is it sparkling? Or is it dark? Is it sticky? Is it heavy? Does it feel bad? If you're still experiencing this, understand why you are doing this. Work through your roadblocks that are stopping you from shining your light crystal clear. Bring these things up into the light. Ask for help. Pray for guidance. As a light worker, as a way shower, now is your time to shine. There is nothing more important than this right now. Make a conscious choice to focus on your light. Choose light. Shun that which no longer serves you. Be fearless as you let those old things go. Trust, faith, and surrender. Trust, faith, and surrender. It is okay to not feel in control like you did before. Times are changing. This earth is changing. You are transforming. You are changing. Embrace this. Love this. Be excited about this. It's a time for celebration. Do not allow one more day to go by where you're not feeling absolutely awesome. You can do this. It is simply a choice. Please do not overcomplicate this message. You are amazing. You are infinite. You are love. You are one with all. You are so creative and powerful. Embrace this. Believe it, embrace it, and run with it. Be bold with your soul. We're here to support and love you. Unconditionally. And with these messages, we leave you for today. All right. Wonderful. Thanks, guys. Beautiful way to wrap that up. All right, team, soul family, army of light. Glad you're here. I love you. Mwah.